How is it going, everyone? It is ZLR, and today we're doing our Week 12 predictions. And honestly, last week was probably my best week so far this season, as we went 12 and 3. And honestly, I just really like that. But anyway, teams that are on a bye this week, we have the Broncos, Chargers, Dolphins, and Commanders. So, to all those teams, have fun on your bye week. You guys don't have to worry about anything at all. But for the other teams here, we're just going to get right into it. We're going to start off with Thursday Night Football with the Bills and Texans. And honestly, both teams winning their games last week, the Texans winning against the Titans 16 to 13 and the Bills winning 44 to 32 against the Buccaneers. And honestly, I just feel like the Bills are just the better team here. They have looked a lot better this season anyway overall, so I am definitely going to go with the Bills here to win. Um I just feel like the Texans just have not really been looking the best this season so far. And also the Bills, they they just went toe to toe with the Buccaneers. That game was pretty damn close until the end uh when the Bills scored another touchdown to just get the score a little further ahead. So that's the reason why I am picking the Bills to win here because they had a hard fight and they got the win. Colts and Chiefs. Oh boy, this one's going to be a fun game. Obviously, the Colts had a bye week last week and the and the Chiefs lost to the Broncos 22 to 19. And as you guys know, I haven't been able to stop picking the Colts to win, and that's going to be the case here. Obviously, the Chiefs just have not really looked the best this season. I know they're trying to get back to their ways, but losing to the Broncos, e man, there's a lot of questions right now for that team. And for the Colts, like I said, they're coming off a bye week, so they're definitely gonna be well rested. And I just feel like they have a very very good team here. They definitely have a better team, so that's why I'm going with the Colts to win. Seahawks versus Titans. Just give me the Seahawks here to win. The Titans are doo doo buns, and I just don't think they're gonna really win any more games this season. And the Seahawks, obviously, they did lose. Wait, did they lose? Yeah, they lost by 2 points last week to the Rams, but they really kept that game close the whole time. And to be completely honest, they definitely have the better team here, and that's just why I'm gonna go with the Seahawks to win. The Titans just they do ass. Vikings versus Packers. This one's actually going to be a little bit interesting. The Packers, they obviously got the win 27 to 20 against the Giants, and for the Vikings, they lost 19 to 17 to the Bears. And now the Bears lead their division. And honestly, the Packers are probably not going to take that lightly. I do have the Packers here winning. They are playing in their stadium. And also, this Vikings team has been a little bit weird this season. I don't think they're a great team, but they're not the worst team. But I do feel like the Packers will win this one pretty easily. Jets versus Ravens. Justin Fields is not going to be playing. Nope. Just give me the Ravens here to win. That Ravens team's just going to be really good. And plus, they are still controlling their own destiny right now. And they are definitely trying to get back to number one in their division. And honestly, I can't really blame them. friggin' if they can definitely uh oh boy, I forgot what I was gonna say there for a second. If they can really uh like get the pass going against this Jets team, I know this team is not the best. They only have one takeaway the whole season so far. They should be able to win this game pretty easily. And plus the Ravens are playing in their home stadium. So, yeah, just give me the Ravens here. Giants versus Lions. I feel like this is going to be the same exact game as how it was last week with the Giants and Packers. But I do feel like the Lions will win here. They definitely have the better team than the Giants. And plus this is being played in Detroit. Oh man, I love the Lions right now. And honestly, I really can't stop picking them either. So yeah, I'm going with the Lions here for the win. The Steelers versus the Bears. This one, this one might be a very, very hard fight. Oh boy. Um, obviously, we had the Bears win last week by only 2 points, and for the Steelers, they won in a absolute belt to ass against the Bengals, which we will actually get to next. But I kind of feel like the Steelers will win this game. I kind of feel like they have a slightly better team than the Bears right now. Also, I know the Bears have been winning actually a pretty decent amount this season, and they are currently leading their division, like I previously mentioned. But also, the Steelers, they're still leading their division right now, and they can definitely win this game, and they can at least keep the Ravens away from first place for another week. So, yeah, I'm definitely going to have to go with the Steelers here to win. They just have a better team, and I just don't know about this Bears team. They've kind of been a weird team, but also kind of not. Patriots and Bengals. I guess you guys already know who I'm going to be friggin' picking just because of what I'm wearing. But yeah, we still don't know if Joe Burrow is gonna play, at least as of recording this. But if that news comes out, you guys will probably see the short about it. And also, Jamar Chase, he got suspended last week after friggin' spitting on Jalen Ramsey. And to be completely honest, that was probably one of the better things to happen for the Patriots because now their top wide receiver, or at least one of their top wide receivers, is now out for this game. And also, previously mentioned, still don't know if Joe Burrow is going to be playing. So I'm definitely going to have to go with my team, the New England Patriots, here for that win. Browns versus Raiders. This game is going to be a absolute snooze fest. But if I would really pick any team here to win, I'd probably pick the Raiders. The Browns are the Browns, and the Raiders, they're the Raiders. But I do feel like the Raiders have a slightly better team. But I know this Browns defense is pretty damn good. At least Myles Garrett is really fucking good. But you definitely gotta give me the Raiders here for this one at least. The Jaggies and the Cardinals. I like the Jaguars more. Give me the Jaguars. Uh obviously Jaguars, they I think they lost last week if I'm not mistaken. Let me just make sure. Nope, they absolutely blew out the Chargers. Sometimes I just forget some of these games, and that is definitely one I forgot. Jesus Christ. And for the Cardinals, I gotta actually look again because I don't remember for this game. I believe they lost. Yeah, they lost 41-22. But Jacoby Brissett, with his friggin' pass completion record, even though they only scored 22 points and lost, which is fucking stupid. That was just kind of hilarious. But yeah, definitely give me the Jaguars here to win. They're definitely the better team. Eagles and Cowboys. This one's going to be a friggin' fun one. Uh Obviously the Eagles, they I believe they won last week, but I gotta make sure. Yeah, they won against the Lions 16-9. That was a weird game. And the Cowboys, they won 33-16 against the Raiders. And to be completely honest, these uh these divisional matchups, they're always weird, but I do kind of feel like the Eagles still have a better team here than the Cowboys. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go with the Eagles here for the win. Uh, I I don't know why, but I just feel like this one's just gonna be pretty close. Falcons and Saints. I'm definitely just gonna have to go with the Falcons here. This Saints team is definitely not good. And the Falcons, I know they have been a little bit weird this season, but I do definitely feel like they would get this win. Uh Obviously it's being played in New Orleans, so it's gonna be a little hard, but I mean, it's the Falcons. I feel like they're gonna use Bijan Robinson a lot for this game. And if they do and he can get the run game going, that would be very, very good. So that's why I'm actually going with the Falcons here to win. Buccaneers and Rams on Sunday Night Football. And to be completely honest, I don't really know who's going to win this game. I feel like it's going to be pretty close. Um, Obviously, the Buccaneers lost last week to the Bills, and the Rams got the win against the Seahawks, even though that was actually a pretty close game. But I do feel like the Rams will get the win here. It is being played in their home stadium. And also with the Buccaneers losing last week in a pretty nice shootout, but they they had some mistakes there at the end. And the Rams, obviously, like I said, they won in a pretty close one, but they still got the win. So, yeah, I'm definitely going to have to go with the Rams here. Finally, on Monday Night Football, we have the Panthers and the 49ers. And honestly, just give me the 49ers here. I kind of feel like uh, with how Brock Purdy is returning, this is actually going to be a pretty nice game. It might be a close one, but I still have to go with the 49ers here. It's being played in San Fran. And to be completely honest, the Panthers, they could be either really bad in this game or very, very freaking good in this game. You never really know about them. But give me the 49ers here. So, for my little recap, I have the Bills over the Texans, the Colts over the Chiefs, the Seahawks over the Titans, the Packers over the Vikings, the Ravens over the Jets, Lions over the Giants, Steelers over the Bears, Patriots over the Bengals, Raiders over the Browns, Jaguars over the Cardinals, Eagles over the Cowboys, Falcons over the Saints, the Rams over the Buccaneers, and the 49ers over the Panthers. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Hope you guys like, subscribe, comment, do really whatever you want to do. And as always, I will see you all in the next one. See you around.